Jollywood nights, and we're going to give you our full ultimate guide. So we're so excited. We're going to try and eat everything that we can.
Show you all the parties. Very exciting.
Yes. Go to all the shows, ride some rides if we can, and we can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned. First stop here at Fairfax Fair, and we are now going to try the Just the Sides popover, and then we are going to try the PB&J donut. I am very excited about the Just the Sides popover. Now it has collard greens, mac and cheese, and then it's all in a popover. And then the PB&J donut, self-explanatory. So we're going to try this first. I don't know how to eat this. Oh my god. Should I just go for it? I should go for it.
Rip it. Looks like a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant or something. Are your fingers tingling? Your little alphabet fingers?
Okay.
Defying gravity? Okay.
It's me! I will say, I'm actually surprised. Excuse the music, guys. I'm actually surprised by the collard green. Actually, wonderful. Okay, Disney.
Would you say they're better than the greens that we had with the Hoppin' John at the American Pavilion yesterday?
Yes. It's more vinegar based.
Okay.
Which I personally like. Now, they're not my collard greens, but they are very good. Now, the mac and cheese itself, let me see.
Right, the mac and cheese is the true test. You know that.
I'm a mac and cheese snob. We are. Me and Rolando are.
Yes. We're from the real South.
Mac and cheese is just standard mac and cheese. I will say the popover, it's a little dry.
Because remember we saw it in the window and they were sitting, they were pre-made actually.
They were pre-made, they were sitting, but I actually will say, I will eat the sides. The popover itself, I'm not a huge fan of just popovers themselves, but the sides are actually pretty good. Mac and cheese, basic, collard greens, good. Like I said, good vinegar base, good season. I would rate it, again, I will rate it, just the sides, I would give it, let's just say a 7. I actually like them. But the popover, give that about a 4.
Oh wow.
Pretty dry. Yeah. Next, PB&J donut, guys. It actually has, I believe, it has like a salt and vinegar chip thing on the top, which I love salt and vinegar chips. Rolando does not.
Hated it.
I'll be excited. So let's see. It's a little dry. First off.
Also, sitting at the window, ready-made. They had about 100 of them sitting there waiting.
They did it. Let's see. I actually don't hate it. It's actually really good. It tastes like a peanut butter jelly on like Lay's donuts. I wish there was more of the chips though, because the chips actually taste a little stale.
You want more of the chips?
I would want like fresher chips.
Oh, I was like, not more
of,
stale
like,
chips.
Of more of like a contrast.
Is that buttercream? Is it straight peanut butter?
Yeah, like a peanut butter buttercream, so it tastes pretty good. I think you actually probably wouldn't hate it. It's pretty good. And the jelly gives it a good contrast. So I would rate this one only because it does taste like it's been sitting for a little bit. I feel like if it was fresher, it would have been way better, which is unfortunate because the party just started. So I would say this is about 5.5. But I'll keep eating it though.
We're back at the Jollywood Nights. I have the buffalo spring rolls. So it's buffalo chicken, spring rolls, and there's like a jalapeno ranch dipping sauce. So I'm not a huge ranch fan, I'm not gonna lie. But but I do like a dipping sauce, so I hope there's enough ranch to drown out the regular just ranch flavor. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it. They were sitting in a little heating lamp thing, so I imagine they're not super fresh, which has been a theme. Not super fresh. They're a good warm, a little crispy. Okay, so no spirit hands. The crisp on the outside is fine. The inside is very soggy. It's almost like a mush. Like, it's actually really spicy. It's hitting in the back of my throat. I don't know if it's the sauce or the egg roll itself, the spring roll, but the inside is not my favorite. It's very mushy. It's almost like a potato paste with some chicken pieces. Not my favorite. The spice is there. If you like spice, that's good, but the texture is very off-putting. The crisp is fine. I give it a 5 out of 10. It's kind of spicy. If you like buffalo chicken dip, that's kind of what it tastes like, but more of a potato texture on the inside. Next we have the snowball macaroon. So it's a macaroon dipped in dark chocolate on the bottom. There's like some white chocolate drizzle that I think's been like dyed blue at the top, and a chocolate snowflake on the top. Also, this was sitting in a container, so I imagine they didn't make it just now. So I'm gonna try some. Oh my.
It looks hard.
Oh
looks
my. I don't know if you can hear this crunch on the camera.
Tough.
Oh, okay. To their credit, I only have a spoon, so. Wow. Wow.
That looks a little tough.
I think if you like macaroons, excuse me.
Macaroons, yes.
You might not like this, honestly. The offside's very off-putting. It's very hard. The inside's very soft. That's a positive. So I don't know. 4 out of 10. Would not recommend.
I feel like that's very generous.
It's very dry on the outside. It's like overly sweet. It's actually, I'm trying to talk right now, and it's sucking the sweetness out of my mouth. Like the taste that's so sweet on the inside and mushy. 3 out of 10. I changed it. 3 out of 10.
Ooh.
I'd stop eating it. It's not good. It's not good. I should have trusted Asia. Asia told me not to get this.
I said it looks
I was like,
bad.
I love macaroons. Don't get that. This is a caramel apple cider. The non-alcoholic one. There's actually a moonshine version you can get. But just me and Asia have agreed that moonshine will take us out if we start drinking early.
Take us out the show.
Maybe I'll try this at the end of the night. But I got the one without moonshine. And I actually love apple cider, so I was excited for this. And it's caramel apple cider, so I'm excited. So, we'll try it. There's like a little crisp at the top. I'll try that first. Oh.
Is it caramel?
Like a honey crisp.
Oh.
Or like a burnt sugar, like crisp. It's good. Oh, it's really good. So there's a hint of cinnamon. It's not a super cinnamon forward apple cider, so that's good. The sweetness is actually not overly sweet. There's a definite like hint of honey in there. It's actually really nice. I would wager to say they actually made that there. It tastes very fresh. Out of the things that I've had, it's definitely the best. Which is not saying a lot for this particular booth. We're at the market booth, by the way. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I would say try it if you like apple cider. It's subtle. It's not overly acidic like regular apple cider because it's got that smoothness from the honey. Yeah, 7 out of 10. I'd say try it.
I'm so excited. We had the Agent P croissant, and I'm so excited about it. So we're gonna give this a try. Such a great. So the cream is actually like mint cream. It actually tastes. I personally like it. I love mint and chocolate together, so I just think it works. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like how it works together. I like it. You can tell this is obviously made far in advance. This is not made fresh for you. So the waffle itself is a little tough, but
Is it like those Liege waffles?
a little bit. It is kind of like the Liege waffles from Epcot, but it still has a good overall flavor though. It doesn't taste like plastic, so it is good. And I think it's a cute little novelty, of course, because we love Phineas and Ferb and we love Agent P. We love Perry. Justice for Perry the Platypus. So I would get it again just because it's a cute little novelty, and of course we had to get it. So I'd rate it 10. But to be an honest review, an unbiased review,
Seems biased.
taking into account it is a little bit of a hard waffle, and it's just okay, I'd give it about a 7. So, but I would get it again.
At the Trolley Car Cafe, with one of my most excited to try items, the gingerbread bites. I've heard very mixed reviews about these. So some people have said the texture's off or the flavor's off. So I'm gonna try these. They come in a really fun little bag with a little gingerbread man on
My
there.
little black man.
We love him. We don't know his name, but we love him. He needs to be a permanent character in Disney. He's the new Figment to me. I said what I said. Controversy, I know.
Canceled.
Cancel. I love him. First off, the block. It's actually a huge portion for the price. It's a bag full of these giant blocks of gingerbread bites.
And they were like, what, $3, $4? $4, $3?
Yeah, it was like $3, $4. Now the outside's very crunchy. I'm hoping the inside's soft. I haven't bitten into it yet. I'm trying to break it. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna bite into it. Reminds me of. So if you think of like a molasses cookie, it's that texture, not the taste, but that texture of that like very dense, almost like wet cookie, but also dry at the same time. It's hard to make sense of it. It is sugared on the outside. It's a little crumbly, I would say that. The flavor is good though, I really like it. It's not too much ginger, it's a very neutral ginger. So if you're not a gingerbread fan, like my sister, you might actually still like this flavor. It's neutral. Again, for portion size, for flavor itself, I would probably score it a 7 out of 10. Overall though, when I'm talking about the texture of the actual bite, probably a 6 out of 10. So I'd say 6.5 out of 10 total. I'd say try it. If you're like me and you love gingerbread things, try it. Yeah. ABC Commissary, we have a lot of food. They actually have a lot of options here that sounded really good. We got a couple things. I'm gonna eat a few. Asia's gonna eat a few because otherwise we eat it all.
We wouldn't be able to make it.
We're gonna be rolling out of here. So the things I'm gonna try right now, I'm gonna do the chicken empanadas. They actually come with like a side of street corn, which I love street corn when it's not on the cob. So I'm very excited about this. Let's try the empanada. I'm gonna move the tray. Just try this soda. I think we have like a dipping sauce. I feel like that would make it better because I don't know if you can tell just through the camera. They're pretty tiny. Like they're actually really small. So something to dip them in maybe would have helped a little bit. It's okay. I'll try it. I'm hoping the texture in these is better than the other ones I've had this week. Okay. Okay. Little Asia up with fingers. The flavor's there. It's got a good chicken flavor. It's very well seasoned. A little bit of spice, not a lot. Only I would say, wish were crispy. These are baked and not fried. You can tell that. The seasoning's there though. I would say from a flavor perspective, if you like bacon empanadas, you're gonna like these. I give them 8 out of 10. I think they're good. The street corn. I don't know what the sauce is that they're in. I'm gonna look really bad. It's like really acidic. So it's chili peppers, lime, and cotija cheese is the sauce it's in. It's very lime forward. will say that it's very acidic. So the face you probably saw me make when I first started eating it, it was just like the lime hit me in the back of my throat. It's pretty strong lime flavor for it to be street corn. If you like really limey corn, this will be good. I would say the empanada alone is fine. 8 out of 10. Street corn, 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's just very limey. The lime actually overtakes the corn. All I really taste is lime and cotija cheese. Empanada's great though. I would say the dish comes in one thing, so you have to get the whole thing. So I'd say get it, and maybe put the corn on the side and get the empanadas.
Right. So guys, I am going to be reviewing birria taco. Off the bat, it looks a little greasy. It's a little oily.
That's how I like it.
But sounds a little crispy, so we're good. I like a little bit of lime on mine, so I'm gonna put it on there. And we're gonna dip it. This little birria is a little rickety. Unstable.
It is. Okay, heard a crunch. Heard a crunch.
Solid. It's a solid birria. Not the best birria I've ever had in my life, but it is solid. I would say this is a good thing to come and have ABC commentary. The flavor is there. Like, I think the beef itself is very good. It's tender, it's not dry, so that's good. The cheese, you get the saltiness of the cheese, which is good. It's not too overpowering. Again, I think the lime is really good. I love citrus, so it really adds like a nice cut to it. And then the birria itself, let's see. Just get it just by itself.
Is that parsley in there, I see?
Rolando knows I don't like cilantro.
Oh, cilantro, oops.
Not parsley. You guys even know the one I don't like?
I don't. I'm gonna poison my own sister.
But I didn't get a cilantro poisoning me. I didn't even get a cilantro flake, so it's fine. But the birria itself, it's got a nice beef. It tastes just like it's just beef broth with onion in it, so it's not that traditional consomme, which this is Disney World, so I'm not expecting that.
Not just beef stock.
But it's overall it's good. It's a good accompaniment to the taco. I would rate it. First thing for me, since it's not the best I've ever had, I would rate it about a 6. But it's solid, but I wouldn't say it's amazing.
Wait, did you like it?
The world truly may never know.
ABC commissary. We have a taco-shaped cookie. It has like a chocolate mousse on the inside. It's like dipped in some type of cinnamony concoction that's hardened, and there's like a little white chocolate piece on the outside. I'm not sure what flavor the buttercream is on top, so I'm excited. I want to say it's probably mint. We'll see. I'm concerned it might taste like that Asian frosting that Asia loved, that I did not.
Justice for Agent P.
I know you enjoyed that one. I did not like it, guys. So
Justice for Perry.
Ooh.
Oh, tough. Not you almost broke a tooth.
The inside, has a very a bit of a bitter taste. It's also very sweet. Very sweet. It's not the frosting. So it's the filling is super duper sweet. The frosting is very neutral vanilla. So the color is just food coloring, I guess. The inside, I don't know how to describe it. It's a very bitter chocolate flavor, and the texture is almost like a whipped pudding. It's like a mousse, I guess you would say, but it's just a very bitter chocolate mousse. And then the shell itself, and what it's dipped in, is super duper sweet. I don't think the flavors go well together. Also think the shell on the outside is a bit too hard, maybe a little stale as well. It's like a cookie shell. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. I'd say skip this one. Go for the empanada. That was the winner for me.
So I have the yuca fries with chicharron, and there's like a little lime and a little sauce with it. Love the pickled onion, so let's give it a try first. I'm going to start with the yuca fry. Just by itself.
Uh-oh.
Nails.
The little alphabet nails came out.
A little Asian senses.
Oh my gosh.
It's a solid, I mean, I love yuca fries. I love yuca. It's a solid fry. It actually tastes really good. The flavor itself, it's not too greasy, which was my problem with the taco before. It's got a nice fried flavor. You can tell it was fried. Now let's try it with the sauce. That's good. It's like some type of aioli.
Yum.
It's really good. It's pretty tasty. I would say, oh, it's got a little spice in it. You got a little kick in the back. Almost tastes lemony, like a lemony aioli with it. So I said overall it's good. I will say one thing, because I'm still chewing it. The yuca has a good overall flavor, but the more you bite into it, like the more you chew it, it's a little dry. It's a little dry, which, I mean, they're making these ahead of time, so, you know, prepare it.
And I feel like yuca tends to be pulpier than a potato,
That is
so I feel like
true.
it tends to be just drier naturally.
It is. That's what I find. Okay, so now we're going to try the chicharron.
And spoiler alert, all pork will only ever be for Asia, since I do not partake in pork. Looks very greasy in person. The camera's not doing the grease justice.
I'll be honest with y'all. And I love a chicharron. It kind of tastes like old meat a little bit. It's a little old. Since there's only one piece, it's fine. We just won't probably partake in that one. But I would definitely finish up the yuca fries. I would recommend that. Solid. Thumbs down with the chicharron. I think this overall dish, I would rate it. I would set it. I would rate about a 7. Mid-line. If these are fresh though, if they were fresh out of the fire, I would say I'd probably rate it a little bit higher. But the flavor overall is good.
Ribbons, ornaments, candles that smell like peppermint.
Full disclosure, the man that was singing in the back, he was so loud and he was doing the utmost. So apologies in advance for the loud noise.
I got the Hollywood Lights ring. As you can see, it looks really fun. It's got like a little glow cube in it. It's very like reminiscent of like how the sci-fi cafe drinks used to be with the little glow things.
We're keeping it.
I used to love. So in it is Captain Morgan rum, Parrot Bay coconut rum, pineapple and cranberry. The waiter actually recommended this one, so I'm very hopeful. He said if I had to try one of the menu, it was this one. So here we go. You know what this tastes like? It tastes just like a Bahama Mama. That's what it tastes like. It's not bad. If you like rum, you'll love this. It's pretty sweet. I think that's the pineapple and the cranberry. But actually, you can taste the rum in it. So it's there. No batch here. They made it somewhere. Again, if you like sweet, if you like rum, I would say. I mean, nothing's wrong with the drink. It's just you have to like fruity drinks and like rum. I'd say 8 out of 10. I would get it. It's not gonna blow you away, but it's a good drink. Get it and take the cube home with you, because I am. My regular drinks at home. So.
Spiced pear martini. It is grapes, vodka, spiced pear syrup, and lemon juice. I'm gonna give it a try. It smells very fragrant. I'm gonna tell you something. It's really good, but it tastes kind of like a lemon drop with like pear, like a little bit of pear. It's tasty. I would get it again, but I wouldn't say it's anything fantastic. I would say it's about like a 7.5. It's a decent cocktail. Like I said, I would get it again. Decent. Solid choice.
We have the sticky chicken wings with the sweet and spicy sauce. When they come out, they look really good. I love a sticky wing. And I like that the little wingettes are like cut so all the bristles gone. That's a nice little touch. So I'm going to The performer behind you
Not the octave.
he's going out for Broadway. Right?
Jamming, okay?
He's about to get that spot.
Just audition. Yes.
Wow. So much by the way. It's very citrus. What did you expect? It's good. The chicken's really tender, really juicy, really moist. The wing is great. The flavor threw me off a little bit. It's a little more citrusy than I thought it would be. I don't really taste any soy. It's a very citrus wing. Again, the chicken, the way it's cooked is perfect. So I would say taste for me is probably a 7. The wing is a 9. So I'm going to say 8.5 out of 10 for the wing. I say get it, but just know that it's a very citrusy taste. And not so much, but they describe it as a sweet and spicy soy. It's not really giving that. It's giving more of like just a citrusy, zesty vibe. A good wing. I say get it.
Oh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about.
Hey guys, we have gotten to the end of Jollywood Nights. It is currently freezing. But we want to let you know that overall, we will be sharing our thoughts later on when we are back in warm quarters. But we just wanted to let you guys know that we are at the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rolando, your thoughts?
We had a lot of fun. We're gonna break down some of the must-do things at Jollywood Night, some of the things you can probably skip. There is a lot to do, which again, we're gonna debrief and talk about, and it's hard to fit it all into one night. So we're gonna kind of let you know the things that are worth doing, the things that are not worth doing, the foods to do, foods not to do, and our kind of our overall take-home and takeaway about Jollywood Nights.
Yes, since this was our first Jollywood Nights, and it's only the second one that they've done. It's the second year, so we have a lot of thoughts, but we can't wait to share them with you guys. See you soon.
See you soon. We're here, back in the room, tired, cold, beaten. My final thoughts on Jollywood Nights. Me and Asia talked a lot about what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it on the way back as we were taking the buses back to the resort. I think all in all, it was a good attempt at having an alternative to Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom. What's This? Sing Along, the Jack Skellington thing. They kind of like, the first time we missed it because they're like, you have to get here 15 minutes early, which kind of threw off our entire schedule because we couldn't see it again for 2 more hours, which was at the end of the night, which would have clashed with the final show at the amphitheater. So that was kind of an issue, and they were kind of spread out throughout the park, so it was hard to get to all of them, and then also, you know, do all the food items, and then kind of just get around the park in general. I would say what was really nice about this actual party was the rides. There was really no wait for any of the rides. We got on the Mickey's Runaway Railroad ride. Pretty easy. We probably waited 10 minutes, maybe, max. Just got on there. Got on Tower of Terror, literally. There was no wait. We walked in. So that was nice. So the wait times are actually really, 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 really low. So that's good. The merch is sad. There's one store in the very back at like the Muppets like area, like by the Muppets 3D area. It's one little store. I would recommend you go very early because apparently they run out of stuff. So we got there. They don't have a lot of merch. They have the Spirit jersey you've seen. They have the shirt. They have like a little crossbody. They have some cups.
They're about to run out of the crossbody.
Yeah. Will you have fun if you do it and you like the entertainment aspect of things? I think so.
Alrighty, friends, that wraps up our take on Jollywood Nights 2024. As always, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed filming it. As always, we just love being in the park, so regardless, it's a win for us. As you can see, we are foodies, so some of this food, majority of it, was a disappointment. That was honestly our biggest selling point for us coming to this party. So it was a letdown for us, and that did reflect our overall review. However, Jollywood Nights is brand new for us. It's just the second year for Disney, so it was exciting for us to attend. However, we had a lot to compare it to since Rolando and I have grown up going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So we have our own thoughts on that. And unfortunately, Jollywood Nights just seemed a little disorganized. But let us know down below if you guys have attended the party, if you are attending. What are your thoughts? We'd love to know. As always, we hope you are safe and well, and we hope to see you real soon. Bye.